Hi all, welcome to Salesforce in 5 minutes. In this video, we are going to learn about guest users in community. But before getting started, if you really like my videos, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. So, when you are going to go to any Amazon or any e-commerce website, there are two ways you can browse through this website. One is you just go to the website, you haven't logged in yet, but what you do is you just view through the website. Okay, you haven't logged in yet. Okay, and let's say you loved any product, okay, XYZ product, any product that can be. Once you love that product, what you do is you add it to the cart, and as soon as you add it to the cart, it starts asking you to log in. Okay, this is one user, and another is you log into this Amazon or any other website, and you can do whatever you want. You can log in and add cards, add products to the cart, and purchase it, and vice versa. Okay, so second kind of user we have carried out in the previous video, right? We created a user. We once we have created the user will be able to log in. There is also the first step of the user, right, where user is not logging in. Okay, the person who is going to use our website, he's not logging in. He's just browsing through this website, and once he does some kind of action, like he wants to post a comment or do something, only then he needs to log in. Okay, and the person who does not needs to log in pre-hand, that's what we call as guest user. Okay, they do not have what we call it as, they don't need to log in by default, but without logging in they can browse the website, they can do normal stuff, they can navigate through the website, but once they have to do some kind of action, they have to log into the system. So that's what we will call as guest user. Okay, so now in my website I have to log in, right? I have to log in by default. Now somehow I have to override this login. Okay, now what happens is, if someone is going to use my website, even if they do not log in, that's fine, that's totally fine, that's what I have to enable. Okay, so to do that, first you need to go to the websites. We can go to the website. First of all, let's go to the builder. Okay, first you need to go to the builder. Once you are within this builder, you can go to the settings, and once you go to the settings, you can find a general functionality, right? So general functionality, view and edit the main property. So if you go to set icons in general, you can see there is a public access option. Guest user can see and interact with site without logging in. So there would be a guest user, he will be able to view the website, interact with the website, but without logging in. But as soon as he does some kind of comment, in that cases only things will happen. So right now I've enabled it. Okay, if I've enabled it and if I've published it, previously I had to log in into the website, right? If I go to this website, I had to log in. Now if I refresh without even logging in, okay, I need to just go to the main website. Without even logging in, now I can view my website. I'm not logging in, I'm getting an option to log in, but without even logging in, as a guest user, I'm able to view that website. Okay, now you might observe one thing is that once I was logged in as system admin, I was able to see accounts. As you can see, there is an account tab I have added inside the community. I'm able to see this accounts tab inside my user, right? As I have logged in as a system admin. Right now I've logged in as a system admin in Chrome inside this community, but I am logged in as a guest user inside the community, which is inside the Edge Chrome. Okay, Edge. Okay, so inside Edge I'm logged in as a guest user. Guest user means guest user is nothing but a user who has not logged in but still can browse to this website, but he's not able to see the accounts. The reason is he does not have access to the accounts. Of course, he does not have access to the accounts, so that's why he's not able to see this. But the second question would come is that if he has not logged in, right? I have not logged in, then how can we give the access? How do we know which is the guest user? How do we know which is the guest profile, and how do we give the access to this user if we want to? So to do that, what you can do is you can go to the experience builder again, and just at the settings inside the general, you can see there is an option configure access for the guest unauthenticated user. Just click on this. This is where you can see the guest user profile. Okay, so this is actually the guest user profile, and by default Salesforce provide, as soon as you create a community, they will provide a customer community user. or a guest user inside this community. So this is site guest user. By default it creates it, the Salesforce creates it. I did not create it, but by default it is available. Okay, so now this is a guest user. Now in order so that he should be able to see that accounts tab as well, I need to provide him the access. So I will go to the accounts. Okay, I'm going to make the tab as on for him. Everything related to account I will give them access to read and create. And okay, I think so this is fine. This should work. Let's save it now. Now even though he's a community or he's a guest user, he should be able to see the accounts tab. Yeah, so now he's also able to see the accounts tab. So this is how, this is what the guest user is, and this is how you can configure the guest user to give extra access. Okay, so this is how you work with the guest users in communities. If you found this video helpful, I request you to please subscribe to this channel.